Dear students, today we discuss about the AM demodulator. What is AM demodulator? Demodulator is a circuit which used to demodulate the amplitude modulated or frequency modulated wave. What is demodulation? The demodulation is the process of separating the modulating signal from amplitude modulated wave or separating message carrying low frequency signal from the frequency modulated wave. So this circuit separates the message from the modulated wave. We know well that the AM is the amplitude modulated wave. Also, you know the modulation. What is modulation? A combining process of low frequency message carrying signal with high frequency carrier wave is called as modulation. If the amplitude of the carrier wave varies with respect to amplitude of the modulating signal, this type of modulation is known as amplitude modulation. So here the message is separated from amplitude modulated wave. The question related to this topic is explain how amplitude modulated wave is demodulated. Explain the diode detector or envelope detector or linear detector or amplitude amplitude demodulation. So the circuit that we have seen, the diode detector circuit is shown here. The circuit consists of the antenna, a tuning circuit, a tuning capacitor, a diode, and a high pass capacitor, a low pass capacitor, and a parallel resistor. The amplitude wave, the number of amplitude waves are crossing this antenna. This antenna receives the number of carriers wave with a different frequency intercepts the antenna. This antenna receives the amplitude modulated wave with particular frequency, particular carrier frequency related to the value of the capacitor. The capacitor CC is tuned to a particular carrier frequency so that this antenna, this tank circuit receives only the carrier frequency related to this value. It receives the amplitude modulated wave. So it transferred to the secondary from the primary of the transformer, and then this is the amplitude modulated wave. This amplitude modulated wave consists of a carrier wave, high frequency carrier wave, and a DC level, upper side band and lower side band. So this amplitude modulated wave now passing through the diode. The diode rectifies, so it is in the forward bias, so it allows the upper part only, this part only. So this wave is rectified by the diode, so it gives the diode gives the output only the part, the upper part only. This upper part also consists of the carrier wave, DC level, and the message carrying modulating signal, that is the upper side band. So the output of the diode carries the amplitude modulated wave. It consists of the three components: modulating signal, the DC level, and the high frequency carrier wave. And then this amplitude modulated wave is passing through the low pass capacitor. It is a low pass capacitor which allows only the low frequency signal, that is the low frequency message carrying signal. The high frequency carrier wave. High frequency carrier wave which it is high frequency carrier wave. This high frequency carrier wave passing through the high pass capacitor is connected parallel to this CC capacitor, and this capacitor allows and grounds the carrier wave, and this carrier wave is grounded here and the DC level. So it is the DC level here. This DC level is grounded through this resistor. The DC level is grounded through the resistor R connected parallel to this circuit. So the output of the demodulator consists only the message carrying modulating signal. So this detector used to separate the low frequency modulating signal from the amplitude modulated wave. So it receives the amplitude modulated wave corresponding to the tuning capacitor CC, and it is rectified by the diode. So diode gives the output. The output consists of a low sideband, upper sideband, carrier wave and DC level. So the upper sideband consists of the low frequency message carrying signal. This high frequency is grounded through the high pass capacitor, and the DC level is grounded through the resistor, and this low pass capacitor allows only the low frequency message carrying signal. So in this way the amplitude modulated wave is demodulated. So the output of the demodulator consists only message carrying low frequency signal. So this low frequency modulating signal, and it is fed to the loudspeaker. So the original news or original audio is recovered from loudspeaker.